The fact that my monitor is wigging out as I'm talking to you guys about money is just hysterical. What's up guys? My name is Dane and I'm gonna make a video talking about my 2022 year as a freelance wedding photographer and videographer. I say full year, I've been doing it for 4 months. I started in September of 2022 and kind of describe how much I made starting off in this industry. I like the competitive nature of this industry. I always strive to do the best work I can do and bring my best work to the table for my clients to tell their love stories. So my goal for 2022 was to go freelance. And in August, I was kind of pondering, should I do it? Should I make the jump? And I did, and I started in September. I remember talking to my buddy Tim and I was like, hey, I've never shot a wedding. I've never been to a wedding. I really just want to go and try. Can I second shoot with you? And I was like, I don't even need money for it. Totally free. Just want to go there and shoot a couple things. Hopefully you can use at least one of my shots. Went there, did that, fell in love with the craft, and now me and Tim are working more together, which is super cool. If you haven't checked out his work, it's at Barefoot Tim. You should go check him out. I wanted to really dive into how much I made in those 4 months as a freelance, but I wanted to talk about my own personal business, not necessarily second shooting. So the reason I'm making this video is not to brag, not to boast about how much money I've made, not to, I don't know, maybe it's not a lot in your eyes, whatever. I wanted to make this video to really show how much you can make as a freelance beginner. I see a lot of people who I really love and respect do this kind of thing where they break down their end of the year finances, how much they spent, how much they made, and I love watching the videos. So obviously I was like, maybe I should make one as a beginner, and maybe it can inspire some of you who are just starting off or wanting to take that leap into doing it and seeing if you can afford it. And my numbers aren't gonna be everybody's. Some people will be higher, some people will be lower, and it's nothing to be upset about. So yeah, so I made a total of $15,551.57 in 2022 in those 4 months that I was doing it. However, I didn't pocket all that, as everyone knows. Photography is expensive on its own, but when you add a videography on top of that, everything gets way more pricey. You need better SD cards, way more memory. I keep on having to buy SSDs. You need just a lot more equipment. You need a laptop that can handle editing 4K videos. To break down my expenses with my business in the first 4 months, I had spent a total of $8,300 on expenses. That includes a laptop. I already had a camera, which was nice for my job before this. And I had to go out and buy a lens, bought a stabilizer, bought insurance for certain venues that require it. Of course, you have to buy SD cards. Doing photo and especially video, you just take up massive file sizes shooting in 4K. I had to buy a tripod. Not necessary for the type of video that I do. I do a lot of handheld, but bought it for a stationary second shot for ceremonies. Bought a camera bag, bought a couple lights, just like small, the Aperture MVs. I don't know, it's like a little square light. Good for dances. Has a diffuser on it so you can kind of stare at it and not burn your eyeballs off. All in all, I pocketed about $7,200.57. So not a ton of money for 4 months. I think breaking down it's like $1,800 a month. I could be very wrong. I'll probably put the correct number right here. It was enough to pay the bills around my house and not have me work a second job, which has been super cool. So I mean, I took the leap and I did it, and I'm doing it currently. It's fun, it's challenging, it's stressful, but I love it. And I kind of just want to dive into my goals for 2023, because why not? We're here. One of my biggest goals for the year 2023 is being able to really take this off the ground and deliver some really high quality work that people just fall in love with for the rest of their life. They can look back on it next week, next year, 2 years from now, 5 years from now, and be like, wow, I remember that day, I was there. I was in that moment. They can send it to their friends. People can watch it and be like, wow, I feel like I was there. That's my end goal with this, is to just tell other people's stories. And my goal is to really hone in on my craft and my style and my eye and my color grades and for photography, really hone in on posing people and stuff like that. And it's a lot of learning to do, which I am excited for 2023 to be the year where I really just start doing that more. Yeah, it's been super cool. I've really appreciated just all the support I've gotten from everybody. And I want to make this my career forever. I love doing it. I love telling the stories. I love capturing those moments, and I love putting in time, and I love people's reactions when they see the final product, whether it's a gallery or whether it's a video. I love seeing the reactions, and I love hearing that they watched it multiple times, that they cried, as I usually do when I'm editing the videos. So that is what my 2022 was. That's what my 2023 goals are. I'm so stoked to continue growing and sharing and documenting the process along the way. Cheers, y'all.